Hello YouTube, we're back at doing Frostpunk. Accidentally stopped the recording, so we got a really short recording in there that'll just sort of toss. At the moment, everything looks to be going fine in the city, so we're waiting for the city to have horrible, horrible things happen to it, probably. Unless we can improve the fuel efficiency, we'll probably start running into problems where what we're mainly limited by is fuel. Either conversion of coal to oil, or we basically exploited the oil deposits. And actually technically be able to expand them a little bit.
Beware of frostbite.
But for the moment, I think
Keep your face and ears
hitting capacity.
covered.
Okay, so our exploration's just finished. Ice Valley? Oh, the Gorge hasn't finished. The Ice Valley finished. So Ice Valley, down here, we've got take the cores, plans for these old cores, 500 prefabs, and 4 coalers, or we can restart to be able to create an outpost here to generate materials. This huge mine and smelting apparatus provided steel used to construct the nearby generators on behalf of the Imperial Exploration Company. Crew of 1,000 once lived here. Captain sent a crew of the cores here to establish an outpost. There's no sign of the crew, but the cores remain. Yeah, well, I don't need the cores that badly, so let that be an outpost so we can get materials. And this place is too barren to benefit us. Contains some resource deposits, but they're too inaccessible to benefit New London. Okay, so maybe if I'd gone the other way, that place would be usable. Or maybe it will be usable later, it's just not usable now. Windward motor. So obviously we have 20 teams available, so we want to start another exploration, or do I want to start road building? So I can get coal there. Get minerals there. Or coal there, minerals there, prefabs. Oh, you cost 30 to get the prefabs from the towers costs 30. Okay. Ridgeline requires 25. We're still exploring you. 20 for the Cursed Valley. 20, 20, or 25. So we do high pass. We can see if there's anything useful in high pass, or we can start building those roads. That's what it looks like. Yeah, let's start exploring high pass with the 20 teams. Well, the teams we get back. Is it 20 teams or 10 teams? We have 20 available. We're up to 60. The Gorge has 20. Yeah. So with the 20 teams we get back from the Gorge, we'll start building roads to places, or trails to places. Right now we're also trying to save up heap stamps so that we can actually advance the main quest a bit. Looks like we got all the troubles under control except for crime. Crime is still minor and stable, so it's not going up, it's not going down. I try to mobilize some enforcers from these guys, but probably better just to make them happy and hope that they just ask me what I want. Okay, so the whale deposit's about to deplete. So yeah, we're gonna need to move on the hothouses soon, just for food production reasons. Okay, so that exploration's about to finish. There we go. We got 2 new sites. We have the weather station. Outpost once predicts the temperature drops from winter home. The peak is visible for miles now around. The ideal place for a beacon to help travelers reach the city. So if I need people. And the Winterhome Bridge. Remains the old bridge leading to Winterhome. An ominous sign hangs near the nearest side. Only death lies beyond. What has been left by would-be truckers or superstitious scouts is unclear. So if my understanding of the map is correct, that would imply... Can I rotate this map? Yes, I can rotate this map. That the map in Frostpunk one is basically this orientation. So the old Dreadnought would be past you, Tesla. Oh yeah, that's around about where Tesla was. So that's around where Tesla was, and then that would put the ruined city somewhere down here. Well, possibly in the Cursed Valley. It might be why they've decided to name the Cursed Valley Cursed. So yeah, I decided earlier that, well, actually, I'm still trying to save up for those injectors. So we'll go explore the Cursed Valley while we're waiting for our supplies to come in. This is event Macabre Performance. You allowed students to observe risky procedures. The teaching hospital surgeons who performed the first successful appendectomy has attempted the procedure again. Unfortunately, this time it failed. Our boys butchered to cacophony of student comments and questions, said his grieving. This is inhuman. This is very Victorian, to be fair. That happened while people were learning how to do surgery. Let's speed the game up a little bit so we can get to the point where we've got our 400. So we researched Ballistic Bay. That hasn't upgraded or hasn't introduced anything up north. And we're not worried about extraction right now. We'd rather the deposits last longer and we can slowly take off of them. So what we're gonna do then is we're gonna do hot houses. So do we want to do bio-waste or chemical? I think the answer here is bio-waste. If I remember correctly, there's some synergy between this and one of the other laws we passed, so I think this will work well. From what spoilers I have, or what spoilers I know about. There we go. Now we can do the upgrade on the central tower, or on the generator. Improve our oil efficiency. And I'm pretty sure I cannot expand either of the farming districts. Yeah. So the next thing we should do is build a food district. So we got food over there. Got a little bit of food over here. Yeah, I'm gonna put this food over here first. Sorry. So how much does this food district with no upgrades provide? It provides about 60 food. Okay, or with full upgrades it's 60, but not in none of the buildings here, so that means if I fully upgrade this, it'll be 60.
Do not succumb to wasteful fashion. A well-made coat is always in style.
Activate the surplus injectors. Currently off. Currently optimized for oil only. Turn you on. You've upgraded the generator and have access to deep resource deposits, a vital component of survival. Not a moment too soon. The weather is deteriorating and we must be ready for anything. So supposedly there is now a whiteout on the way in. The old enemy incoming whiteout. Heat demand will greatly increase during the whiteout. Food production will be significantly lowered, so we must prepare for it.
Start preparation without delay.
What happened to making food go up? Or did the farm I just set up make more food than I expected? Farm I set up, well, something... Ah, so that generator improvement apparently improves more than just heat. Went on. Wait. Turn you on. Stay. Why did it turn off immediately? Oh, no. Okay, so it's now on. We don't have a surplus of oil coming in, so that may be one thing we might want to change is improve the oil situation. We're making plenty of food, but the whale mining outpost is going to end eventually, so we will still need food. Okay, High Pass is explored. Only has one site in it. Bury the Elder and salvage the station's parts, or rebuild the station. The heart of the mountain pass stands an old loading station likely used to connect Outpost 11 with the distant hot springs. In we stand with the body of an elderly man who had been frozen waiting for the transport that never arrived. Okay, so I can either leave the station intact, or I can leave the station here, or dismantle it. If I leave the station here, that doesn't make sense until we have access to the distant hot springs, which is presumably a place where we can make a lot of food. It's probably like a deep deposit of, or high concentration deposit of food, much like our oil extraction location is a high deposit of oil. The old dreadnought's in a high deposit of oil. I now have the heat stamps for the roads from earlier, so let's start setting those roads up. We don't need people yet, but that just sounds like something that sooner we get it going, the more time it has to pay off, so let's set up the road to the incoming people. And then we do have this exploration site, so, or this base that we can set up. Don't know what's going to be there. I don't even know. It might be a colony, and if it's a colony, that'll be interesting. So we do want to set that up. Like 3 weeks to set up. Okay. Back to the city. The only thing the city looks to be more rallies. Okay, the rally is expanding because they're happy. So I'm gonna get more workforce, more heat stamps, or more guards. I'm gonna go with the guards. Lower crime more. So crimes will start diminishing in response to that. These housing districts be expanded. No, those housing districts are full size. Okay. We should do some. Let's do another batch of frost breaking, and then we can set up 2 new housing districts in preparation for more people. Because apparently we just got more people. And apparently I need more luxury resources. Loud and clear. Swords. Steward, the swords have begun using oil to power a small radio they've attached to their lamps. They claim this will allow them to further ensure the safety of workers and increase the vision of establishing constant communication. So far it seems to be working. Okay. We'll expand that district. I may also build... So, what is it? Not the liquefaction. Well, I might be tempted to build a liquefaction there, but for the moment... the mechanical factory, can we build? Yeah. Trying to get the consumer goods under control. So, we got increased population growth from the weather station, and the colony site just finished. Okay, so that's making exploration cheaper. That's what that's doing, supposedly. Yeah. And we did... So we found the Dreadnought Husk, an empty Dreadnought, or ancient empty Dreadnought. Empty, oh no. Ancient empty Dreadnought Husk, or hull towers over flat snow. Our scouts met some people living in shelters on the leeward side who claimed the mighty machines were stripped clean long before they arrived. People have asked us to take them to New London, if only so they can be further away from the ruins of Winterhome. Everyone who goes there comes back with a cough that only worsens. Oh dear. Yeah, we'll take the people in. We'll be nice. The ruins of Winterholm. This place is dead. We should move on. Okay, so I'm not allowed to set up anything in Winterholm. So unless the place needs 15, which actually we've got a 10% savings, so a place might need 15. So planes is 9, okay. 18, another 9, 23, 23, 18, 23, 23, 18, 9, okay. We'll send off to 9. We got 5 for gathering something. Nothing to do Winterhome. We don't want to do you. Possible settlement. Oh, maybe that's what I wanted, is sort of more possible settlement. So we might try connecting the possible settlement up, and maybe we can do something in Tesla City. Okay, when those 5 teams get back, we'll build the road out to Tesla City.
If you're unsure whether foraged food additive is safe for consumption, consult your local scout office.
Yeah, if you're not sure if the food is safe, check in with the people that you know. That sounds like a good plan. So these should be very warm shelters right from ready, set, go. Oh, and we got more people in. So it's not that the spare pulse injectors are off again, but rather that they're we just have more people to feed. I think the solution to that I'm going to do that, I'm going to set up another food district. Something like that, and then I can stretch this one to pick up that unlimited source. And then can I stretch you to get the warming bonus off of this one? Yeah, let's do a little bit of braking here, and then you'll fit. So they can mutually make each other warmer. You can hope. So, because we set up the beacon, we're now getting more population growth. Population growth increases. Laws regulating outsiders unlocked. Okay, so I've got a new set of laws. Let's look at those laws. Outsiders. No common rules, and we have the choice between accept all outsiders, greater population growth, admit no outsiders, reduce population growth, or allow productive outsiders. Percentage of active workers will slightly increase over time. Population growth is marginally increased. Heat stamp income per capita is marginally increased. Okay. So in theory, this is going to make the city's worker ratio higher over time, and giving me more heat stamps. On the other hand, this is obviously the morally righter path, I think. So that's supported by the pilgrims. You're supported by the stalwarts. So do I want the stalwarts to be happy, or do I want the pilgrims to be happy? No one wants, but no one's opposed to admit no outsiders. Stalwarts are our faction. It's sort of the faction we've been going with, so I'm going to go with allow productive workers, even if I think accept all outsiders is the one I would morally want to do, but I think this one's going to be the one that's actually stronger, at least in the midterm. And I don't think I need to put my thumb on the scale here. I think I just let it pass. Yeah.
The delegates have
If you're playing on a higher
spoken.
difficulty, you might need
The
to be a little
law
bit more
takes effect.
sticking your thumb on the scale to get things to work. Heat demand is rising, which is maybe maybe a reason to expand my industrial districts so I can do more oil cracking. Why can't I set up? I have not cracked those tiles. So let's crack those tiles. Once those tiles are cracked, we can expand you, and then I'm going to build a second coal liquefaction plant to turn more coal into more oil. So I can go check in on the old dreadnought. Oh, the old dreadnought, we actually emptied that prefab location. Okay, so pack that prefab location up. Yes. There's nothing in it. Pack it up. We'll start harvesting that location. Can we expand these? We can expand those. Let's expand those. Maximize the oil we get from here. So when that's depleted, it'll just be the 2 oil wells here. Because we're getting more people in. Okay, people are currently getting cold due to the lack of housing. Apparently the housing expansion was not enough. Well, then we'll have to start trying to improve that situation as well. We need more heat stamps. Do I want to shake down one of the groups for heat stamps? The answer is probably yes. You're in supporting, so I'm gonna ask you, how many funds can you give me? 364. Give me a little bit of funds. And same here. You give me some funds, please. Okay, with those funds, I can probably solve all our problems immediately. So we get those giving each other more bonuses. That probably won't be enough food alone to solve the food problem, but it's going to be in the sort of the direction we want to go. We haven't developed steam for geothermal yet. We're not embrace the frost, so we can't research that. Could do the heat dispatcher. What is generator upgrade 3? Hyperdrive regulator. That takes 40 steam cores. Oof. Okay, we're not doing that right now. We don't have the steam cores for that. I suppose we could do normal hothouses, because those don't cost steam cores, whereas the advanced ones require steam cores. Okay. Waste management. Okay, so that's steam core's way of reducing squalor and stuff. Refurbished goods or calibrated goods? Probably want to go refurbished here by the looks of it. Let's start doing that, because one of the things that we're running into is we don't necessarily need more prefabs, but oh, do we need more goods? Because we got a bunch of heat stamps, we can go and grab... no, it was the industrial, mechanical factory, but mechanical factory there. And we should be able to expand you. Like so. And then once you're expanded, we'll build another oil liquefaction place, or coal liquefaction place. So there's the whiteout coming, which is why we want to improve food production. Instead of bio-waste food production, so let's set up the bio-waste food production. Or actually, what's it, logistics? Extraction. Deep melt. So I'll be wanting to do the deep melt for there, so that place gets its infinite source. Justice has no scabbard. Steward, the swords have upgraded the automatons to respond to specific frequencies on the radio. They've equipped the beasts with searchlights and speakers mounted to them, patrolling the city to maintain order. Pilgrims believe this is absurd. Someone stole bread roll yesterday and they nearly leveled the entire district. Yeah, that's a little overkill. Yeah, yeah. Lumbering after them on those metal wrenches. One cried, however, the numbers favor the stalwarts. Crime has dropped considerably. Automaton and patrols will occasionally increase well in the districts. Yeah, no, I don't like crime, and if I don't have to do anything overt to reduce crime, I will do it. Though I suppose to some degree that is a bit overt, but well, we'll let the faction that likes us be a little too aggressive in their crime fighting. We still have more heat stamps, so let's go ahead and start sending those bio-wastes up. Okay, it's 40 workforce, it's 80 heat stamps, so got plenty of heat stamps for this. Okay, so I can basically set up any of these. So I'm gonna set one up there. Would have had to tell shift down to brace again, maybe? Maybe. Okay, we got regular fertile soil and deep fertile soil, so that place is not going to run out of food anytime soon. So with those set up, we should have plenty of food. We're a little short on materials, so we might have to actually start expanding our extraction. Oh yeah, we'll definitely need to start expanding our extraction. I didn't leave enough space for you to expand. Okay, well that's fine. When this one shuts down, I'll expand into that one's footprint, is what I'll end up doing. Right, so we expand there, if this one goes away. Yeah, that looks like a good start for a district. I'll handle the materials, and then we can set up the deep melting again to get more materials. We do still have a housing problem, but it's not enough to get a coal problem right away, so I'm not going to worry right away about that. The city is expanding to meet the needs of the expanding city. We're stockpiling some food for the whiteout. Hopefully so in this area where, well, to be fair, it gave us that warning about the whale mine running out a long time ago. And, okay, it's 29 days left on it, so it's about 4 weeks left on it. But, it hasn't run out yet, so... And that's going to be minus 100, so we do need that food even in the scenario. Well, we need that food because of what's going to happen, right? Food production is going to go down. I haven't been sending my exploration teams around. Whoops. Separated families. Allow productive outsiders. Steward, a large group of people have set up camp outside the city by one of our checkpoints. They claim to be relatives. The outsiders we let in. My daughter is alone in there, said the distressed mother. You need to let me in. She needs me. Checking. We told her that her daughter, a 15-year-old laundress, is safe and doing well, but the mother won't budge. Like her, the others are refusing leave until they're let in. If someone qualifies for entry, we will let the close relative in as well. Yeah, we don't need the worker efficiency as much as we didn't really need that much. I just went with it because I wanted the stalwarts to be happy. So we'll back down a little bit and not gain the opinion boost from the stalwarts. And we'll let the families in of people who are protective. Yeah. Okay, so do we have any exploration going on? I don't think so. Take the core or take everything, so we need 30 teams to get everything. And I'm willing to wait for more than one core. We found another food source, so I may set that up after the whiteout. Oh, that's the thing I just remembered. Let's get this road from Tesla City set up. Can we get there and we go, no. We can't go there in one go. Can we get back to the city that way? Yeah, okay. Set that road up. And let's find a place that we can send the rest of them, so we can go explore the valley with the last of our teams while we're waiting. And we'll see what we actually get out of Tesla City. Is that extraction type Vubo set up yet? No. Will be soon. And that'll be another place where we can set up a deep mine so it doesn't run out. Oh, you're about to run out. Yeah, 3 weeks left.
Please give the right of way to frost-breaking teams in transit.
Since I'm preemptively accounting for the fact that our supplies are running out. Oh, that requires a steam core, so I need another steam core before I can set up the deep melting on that supply, which is fine. I don't need that supply to be infinite right away. So really the only problem we have that's a major one in the city is crime. Crime is minor and stable. Okay. So this is where I'm going to put the break in for YouTube. So YouTube, much like before, there's going to be another episode up at noon the following day after this one went up. If you're still interested in watching, catch you next time.